Hello YouTube, Toad here again with my episode 3 or part 3, whatever you'd like to call it, of my Pokemon Red Let's Play. Last time I left off, I told you guys that I was going to search for a Pikachu, and I've decided I will not put you guys through that. Well, mainly because it could take anywhere from 2 seconds to 20 minutes. And I don't want to put you guys through that, because I'm just that kind of guy. So we're just going to continue through the forest and fight off any bug catchers and basically power level Charmander up. Maybe, possibly getting him up to high enough level to actually take on some of Brock's stronger Pokemon. Maybe even evolve into a Charmeleon. One of the things I brought up last game was the new type in Generation 2. About Dark type and why I didn't bring up Steel type at all. I only brought that up just as a, just so you, like, an FYI, if you will, for those of you who don't know much, those of you who don't know anything about Pokemon. I'll delve in deeper with the new types when we get to Generation 2, because I'm planning on going from Gen 1 all the way up until Gen 5. And then when Gen 6 comes out, I'm hoping to do a full Let's Play of it, like. And I'm still deciding which one I want to play, X or Y. Anyway, I'm getting off topic again. One of the things that some of you guys might be wondering is why I'm playing this on the Super Game Boy and not using the transfer pack with Pokemon Stadium 1. The reason for that is because in Pokemon Stadium 1, I've already unlocked Dodrio mode. And for those of you who don't know, Dodrio mode is basically... Well, if you've ever played this on an emulator, and you're able to speed up the game ridiculously fast, you can do that, not quite to the extent of 100 times, which is what most emulators can do, because, well, the game doesn't take much to run. But, anyway, excuse me, Dodrio mode lets you run the game at 3 times, or is it 4 times? I think it's 3 times for 2nd generation and 4 times for 1st gen. So you get Doduo mode, Dodrio mode, and that's it. Anyway, that's just so I can play this game as a full Let's Play, just so you guys can get the experience of what I experience, rather than just getting a little bit of here and there. Also, you get to hear me more. Isn't that great? If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. I'm just saying. But, please watch. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you like to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, moving on. We're going through the Viridian Forest pretty quick here, and this is where Charmander really, well, the first part of the game, I should say. This is where Charmander really shines. He has the advantage like nobody's business, because everything dies in one hit to Charmander here. Ember is not overpowered. Not by a long shot. Ember's strong in this area, and that's it. We'll be getting into stronger attacks as the game goes on. So yeah, that's why I'm using the Super Game Boy instead of the transfer pack, is just to discourage myself from using speed up or anything like that. I'm considering for when I do the Gen 2 Let's Play that I will use the speed up mode only after I beat the Elite Four, and when I'm going to fight Red. Well, when I'm fighting through all the Kanto gym leaders. That'll be up to you guys to decide when I get there, whether you want to see the whole thing or not, but for the time being, I'm going to be playing on the Super Game Boy. And for those of you who are wondering, I will most likely be playing Silver version, not Gold, not Crystal. Crystal because it can't be played on the Super Game Boy, and it can only be played on through the transfer pack on the N64 with Pokemon Stadium 2. But then again, Dodrio mode isn't allowed to be activated until after you beat the Elite Four anyway. I think that was just to stop people from getting too beast with their Pokemon too early on, because the Stadium games aren't really that difficult when you have your own Pokemon. Using the rentals suck. Like, the rental Pokemon are terrible. Yeah, I just switched it over to the monochrome, like, not monochrome, but the plain red, just so, sorry, I lost my trainer. I changed it over to red because Pewter City is quite plain. And if I don't, well, I'm going to show you. Look how white that is. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it on red until we're out of here. Now, what strategy can you use against Brock? Well, wait, why am I saving? I don't... Force of habit, I guess. I'm not... this is my first Let's Play and all, so I'm not used to using... well, not saving all the flipping time. Not to mention, if I did save like my normal amount, I would be saving 5 times in a row. Now, I'm gonna change it back. Why do I save 5 times in a row? Because I have OCD and Alzheimer's, because I forget to save 50 times, and then I sit around and save. Anyway, so first trainer doesn't even have rock type Pokemon. He has 2 ground types, Diglett and Sandshrew. Now, Diglett, weak. You can kill it real easy. Now, next is up is Sandshrew, which we'll be able to take care of pretty easily as well. One of the things that... this isn't looking good. This may actually be the first time I played this game. Oh, never mind. I was going to say the first time I played this game and black out at the first gym. That has never happened to me in my over a decade of playing Pokemon. Oh god, that's almost as sad as it sounds. No, that is pretty sad. Well, then again, it's a game I enjoy, so whatever. Ooh, Sandshrew is kicking my ass. Oh god! No! No, this is bad. Do I have a potion? Yeah, I have a potion. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, always come prepared, kids. Only you can prevent forest fires. And Sandshrew's kicking your face. Oh god, Sandshrew is just a motherfucker. Ah, die, Sandshrew! Ha-ha! Now, if I had Squirtle or Bulbasaur, I would just walk up to Brock and wail on him, and he wouldn't even be able to stand up. But, again, because we're playing this game... sorry about that. I'm sorry. Again, because we're playing this game with Charmander, which is hard. It really is hard. See, this is where Pikachu would have came in handy after this gym, because Misty is water type, and for those of you who do or do not know, water is weak to electric types attacks. Anyway, but I'm sure I'll find a different Pokemon to fight with later and down the road. So yeah, we're gonna go fight Brock now. I am not promising anything, because chances are he is going to kick the crap out of me. Because I didn't bring any potions. Why am I doing this? Ah, crap. And I've already talked to him. Why can't they just give you a yes or no option? Why didn't I go back? I should have picked up potion. Okay, so for now, I am going to stop talking until the end of the battle, so you can listen to this awesome music. Oh boy, I learned Leer. Yay! But yeah, there's a perfect example of how the AI is just awful in this game. It used Screech that many times and then followed up with Bide. That's just unbelievable. Oh. Well, he gave us Bide, which is a joke. Anyway, so that concludes this episode where we kick the hell out of Brock and abuse the hell out of the AI. So this is Clompy Toad, signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.